Right now, there are over 2 million retired military veterans in the United States relying on the pension they literally bled for. Behind closed doors and inside federal courtrooms, the Pentagon is currently fighting for the legal rights to strip the pension away. They want the authority to pull your rank, cut your retirement pay, and silence you if you say something they essentially don't like. Today, we're exposing the UCMJ trap. We are breaking down exactly how the Department of Defense is trying to establish a chilling precedence against your First Amendment rights, and why you earned your retirement pay is officially on the line. I'm Thomas. I did 20 years in the Navy, spinning up in the back of helos. This is after the uniform. We do not water down the waters here. We just get straight to the truth. To understand how deep this actually goes, we have to look at what just happened with Senator Mark Kelly. And let me stop you right there. This is not about politics. I cannot say this enough. I do not care if you love Mark Kelly or if you absolutely hate him. What matters is he's a retired Navy captain. Back in November of 2025, he made comments reminding service members that they have the right to refuse illegal orders. And in January of 2026, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth initiated proceedings to demote Senator Kelly's retirement rank and cut his military pay. As a punishment, calling his comments seditious. The Pentagon went as far as issuing a formal letter of censure to his military file and explicitly threatening that further violations could lead to him being recalled to active duty to face literally a court-martial. Kelly immediately filed a federal lawsuit for good reason. He argued with the executive branch using military sanctions to punish a sitting Congress member for politics. Speech violates literally his First Amendment. On February 12th, a federal judge blocked the Pentagon from moving forward. The judge stated that the government's trampled on Kelly's First Amendment freedoms and threatened the constitutional liberties of millions of military members. But, go figure, the government didn't back down. They appealed the decision. They were just back in court for oral arrangements a few weeks ago, in early May. The fight is actively happening right now as we speak. Here's the massive red flag for the 2 million veterans watching this. This is the trap most civilians, and honestly, a lot of veterans do not fully understand. When you retire with your military pension, you are not entirely free. You are still technically subject to the Uniform Code of Military Justice. Historically, the military does not use the UCMJ to police the political speech of retirees. We've been left alone to live our lives as civilians. But this move against a retired Navy captain is the test run. Think about it. If the Pentagon is willing to fight in federal court to strip the rank and pay of a sitting United States senator who has millions of dollars and an entire legal team behind him, what the hell do you think they're going to do to an E6 or E7 who posts a video criticizing the government from his living room? It's such a terrifying precedence. It tells 2 million veterans, shut your mouth, fall in line, or lose your livelihood. It creates a chilling effect where you are forced to choose between your First Amendment rights and the money you rely on to feed your family. When I spent 2 decades in the Navy, we took an oath to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States of America. We did not take an oath to become a slave to a paycheck or specific political administration. A military pension is not a handout. It is not a conditional allowance based on good behavior. It is earned through decades of missed birthdays, broken bodies, immense sacrifices. Holding the pension hostage to control what veterans say online is a moral injury to everyone who wore the uniform. Everything I do on this platform and with this platform is about serving the kingdom and by serving others. I refuse to sell out, and I refuse to be silenced by a system that wants to keep us quiet, and neither should you. I want to hear from every one of you veterans watching right now. Hit me down in the comments.